Good morning, beautiful souls. Welcome to Friday Live with Chantelle. So morning in the New Zealand and evening in the States. Good morning to you all. Welcome to Friday Live. So what's involved? I'm just about to go get Instagram going. Let me get that. Why you guys chuck in the chat where you're from or all sorts like that. So let me go live on Instagram. So those guys on Instagram, welcome to Friday Live with Chantelle. And if you would like to be a part of the chat, which I can see on my screen, can you please head over to the YouTube channel, please? And that's where I'll be able to see your chat. This is an interactive session, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about a little bit about stuff, and then I'm going to go straight into a treatment today. Today's going to be a big treatment. I've been overwhelmed all week with people screaming out for help, energy. I need some more energy. So I'm going to do a massive treatment today. A little bit of theory. I said to do the spine, so I'm going to go a bit about the spine, and then I'm going to treat the spine. Okay, the spine is linked to all our organs. Okay, so it's a great way to bring the energy into the body and connect with all the organs. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so good morning, Helena from Sweden. Self-love and energy. See, everybody loves energy at the moment. It's that time of the year. It's a silly season here in New Zealand, so everybody's out with family parties, work does, all sorts, and everybody is feeling really drained. So, and there's a lot of emotional stuff coming up in the energetic world. I'm finding at the moment that there's a lot of people in our space that are actually massive transformations happening. So lots of downloads or lots of releasing happening. So there's a lot of purging going on, which is great. Okay, it's really great because that means that next year you're going to have space for more. Okay, so really, if you are emotional at the moment, please let them come up. If you're purging, because that could be on the toilet or it could be throwing up, it could be anything really, just allow it to happen. Okay, get rid of the old. Okay, so today I'm going to do a bit of that too. I'm going to give you a good boost and go from there. So I'll talk about the spine as I go through it, because I'm going to talk about the organ systems as I go through the spine. So the spine is pretty amazing system. Okay, so we'll talk about that as we go through. But the cards, I thought I'd do the cards this week, and then we're going to do straight into the treatment. So what came up this week in the cards, two of them from the two different lights, and I will start with the first one. So bit different than normal because I haven't actually time to do my blog, but that's okay. We can just cruise along. All right, so cards this week. I'll chat about the cards. Why you put in the chat. So if you're new to this, why you put in your chat. And if you're on Instagram, jump on the YouTube channel. Chuck in the chat what you would like me to focus on. So I'm going to do the treatment. I'll focus on you. I'm going to train with you. And I'm going to talk a bit about how that, because I get that question as well. What do you mean you can try and train with people around the world? I'm like, because I can. All right, so and I'll explain how that works as well. So to the card, this first card, I hope it's going to work, technology. And if you didn't know, ChatGPT went down last week, and that's like my best friend at the moment. And that was went down yesterday, actually, if you didn't know, and so did Meta. So technology is not the greatest at the moment. All right, so the first card of the day, you should see it on your screen, is the Council of Light. Okay, so this is a very cool card, and I want to explain that. I was trying to explain to somebody earlier today that you had guides. Okay, so some people don't realize you had guides. We have guides, but we've also got a Council of Light as well, which you could probably call as our guides as well. So they help us out in the realms and help us with our soul contract. So let's go have a look at the guides. So having a look in there, what can you notice? So these are oracle cards. They're not tarot cards. They're oracle cards. So what are oracle cards are to start off with? To me, okay, personally to me, they are cards that are messages from the soul, or how I communicate with the soul. Okay, they're one of my tools on how to communicate with the soul. So I pull out a card every day and I ask, for higher guidance, or what guidance do you have for me today? And it normally pops up, and it's so true. It's so aligned. It's very scary or very freaky, very woo-woo how accurate they are. So this one popped up for you guys yesterday. So I pulled it up so I could put in the thing what was going on. So divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. The Council of Light is a team of benevolent beings who are here to assist with the rising of consciousness of the planet. Okay, they're here to help you achieve your soul mission. So we have soul contracts. So when we land on this, when our soul lands on this earth, and when we land in this lifetime on this earth, we have a soul contract or a soul mission that we're meant to do. Okay, so they are the orchestrators of that, and they help with that up in the realms. When we pass over, they'll go back up, and you've got a whole mentoring team up there who are designing your soul path. Okay, so this is part of that team. Are here to guide you every step of the way. However, because we live in a world where free will reigns in some places, they cannot help you without your permission. Okay, so you've got to ask for permission. If you'd like their assistance, it is time to ask them. They can help you with all kinds of requests, nothing too big or too small. Think of them as your personal team of helpers in the spirit realm. They are willing to and ready to step in and get to work. What would you like help with? What tasks would like to delegate to them? Okay, so you can always pull them in and say, hey, can you go and find me this information for me? And they will tootle on off, and all of a sudden that information appears in front of you in some format. Okay, the Light of Council is a team of ascension masters, light beings, angels, and guides. Now those are all different entities. Okay, so they are ascension masters, light beings, angels, and guides. So there's different types of energy beings up there helping us, devoting to the rising of earth and all humanity. If you're a light worker, okay, that's me, and there's a lot of people on these calls that are light workers, it is from them that you receive your personal mission. Okay, like the spirit world of the United Nations, they want to thank you so much for doing this work and devoting your life and uplifting the planet. So we're here to serve. If you're a light worker or an energy worker, you're here to serve and serve humanity, to serve the planet. Okay, pray for them for clarity and guidance regarding your personal mission, but put in requests and let them get to work. Okay, so that's what they are. And here's the activation, the light activation. So here we go. Council of Light, I am ready to receive your help for fulfilling my personal dharmic mission. Thank you for guiding me with clarity every step of the way, and for sending me helpers and experiences that delight my mind, body, and soul. So that's the Council of Light. So we've been on many circles, and the Council of Light have come through for that circle. Okay, so very, very, very cool experience. Right, so next card, because there's two of them, because I decided to do that today. Who have we got on here? Morning, Marie. Morning, Kim. Yeah, right. I'm going to come through and read the chat soon. And morning, Caroline, who's already been on the chat for a long time. So morning. All right, let's go. Next card. Let's do it. So this one is, if I can find it. This is pretty cool. From another pack. Okay, so Sacred Light Oracle, the Cathedral of Light. Okay, now as we go into the crazy season of meeting up with families, end of work, really stressful at work colleagues, interactions with our teenagers who are going crazy, it's just a bit of chaos out there, a bit of mayhem. So this card's sort of about that. So bringing that in. The cathedral is a light and beautiful place of worship, often filled with beautiful stained glass windows, ancient architecture, and historical religious figures and sacred rituals. The Cathedral of Light is just as you might imagine, a beautiful building filled with glorious light resonating at pure vibrational light energy, lifting the heaviest and darkest energies when you sit within its beautiful space. Through the void, the Cathedral of Light is accessible through meditation and in deep trance states. Surrounded by universal light codes, its high energy and creative coding encourages individuality, magical inspiration, and originality. Oh my God, tongue-tied today. I have to work on that throat chakra. The Cathedral of Light brings new life by adjusting conservative views and beliefs. Okay. The Gaetian beauty and Green Ray Lady, Master Palas Thea, directs those who choose to enter to purify, recharge, and illuminate the areas that have been previously hidden. Okay, and the initiation, this energetic disputation refracts remnants of dense lower energies into sacred light, and it is simply magical. Okay, so it's working with the deep essence that need transforming, so bringing them those into light. So an alchemy of such. Ascension Master Pillis Athea asks you to embrace your inner warrior. Now, warrior has been a theme this week, by the way, and I'll explain it later. Extend the olive leaf before you dig in and defend your territories. Really important when you're going into Christmas and you've got to catch up with family, or you're really exhausted at work and you're dealing with work colleagues. So I'm going to say that again. Extend the olive leaf before you dig in and defend your territories. Lower energies and those thought forms that have become a constant disruption to your everyday routines must be attacked head on. Interest in medieval cathedrals and sacred and ancient architectures highlight a need to visit those sacred spaces and the Cathedral of Light, allowing the refractions of its beauty to penetrate your aura. Okay, so go into one of those amazing architectural places. You might, like New Zealand here, we're not into really into churches. Well, I'm not, but go in there and have a look at the architecture, and just the energy in those buildings are amazing. So just go and sit there and just feel the energy. Okay, so affirmation: my light is radiant. My body removes toxins with ease and comfort. Really important going into the silly season. So my light is radiant. My body removes toxins and eases with comfort. My light is radiant. My body removes toxins and with ease and comfort. So saying that 3 times, we did. And a message from Ascension Master: beauty may shine first, but light will always shine the brightest. Okay, so that's the cards today. That gets us going while you guys are all doing the chat. Let's get into some treatment, because I know we all need it. So going at the top, Caroline, I forgot to come on. Yes, Caroline, to come on. Oh my God, there's a new thing. Woo! Oh no, I can see that. Okay. What have I done? I've just done something. Oh my God, technology, they've changed it on me. I'm gonna get rid of that. There we go. Can I hide? Oh, there I can hide it. Hide. Oh my God, this update in software. Doesn't that annoy you? Oh, hide that. Hide. Thank you. Don't want that up on the screen. All right, here we go. All right, starting at the top. So if you're new to me, chuck in the chat on what you want me to work on. I'm going to collate all that energy of yours, put you in a magical soup, and we're going to alchemize that. And at the same time, I'm going to give you some energy, because you all need it at this time of the year. And then I will do a spine scan, and it's going to connect you all to the different organs and systems. So starting at the top, Talofa from Carolyn, sister. So I'm just going to go into her mum and sister, who I know need a boost. They're traveling there in Wellington, so I'm just connecting into them. Got those two, cool. Carolyn's international teams around the world. So we're going to Japan, Germany, Brazil, and Thailand. I actually know all these girls, so let's just put those in the mix as well. And Vale, yeah, and Rimu, got them as two, my little light teenagers. And okay, Igor and skin issues. Okay. Okay, got him. Thank you. Helena, beautiful Helena in Sweden. Got you. Marie, I'm just tuning into you. Now, people go, how do I do this? Good question. Let me just finish this. Good morning, Kim. Kim, frustrations, grumpy. Yes. Okay, that's the liver and gallbladder. We're going to attack those today. And I'm going to include Sean in the back as well. Okay, and Toby. And they're still going with grief. Okay, cool. We'll go work on that as well. And Bootsy the dog, actually with the allergy. So allergy season here in New Zealand. So everyone's getting hay fever. Still feeling a bit titchy. Yeah, Caroline. So yeah, she's had a bit of a reaction this week. Fun times. Hello, Victoria, Rebecca. Working on you too. I know what's going on there as well. Okay. Marcus, okay, in Sweden. Right foot. Got him. Thank you, Helena. Feeling ungrounded, yes, definitely. Now we're going to do this together. Good reminder. Thank you, Rebecca. Oh, morning, Frank. Thank you, Frank, for tuning in. Right, guys, we've got your magical soup, but first off, Victoria has reminded me, or Rebecca's reminded me to ground. So what I want you guys to do first, I've already done it, but you guys need to do it because everybody's all a bit chaotic at the moment, and it will actually help with the energy coming through. And I'll explain how I connect with people. You're like, what does it? Woo-woo stuff. It's not really. There's actually a science behind it. Okay, so what we want to do is bring your consciousness down like an elevator. Start at the top, the crown chakra, if you guys know about chakras, but bringing the energy, visualize it if you can, feel it, coming down to third eye, which is around here. Keep bringing it down like an elevator, sinking it down to about here. You hit the nape chakra, and then the causal chakra coming in. So this is our connection to spirit world. Throat chakra, I believe to speak our truth. Okay. Our thymus is our higher heart. Okay, another connection to the galactic world or to light energies, another higher connection point. Taking it down again to our heart. Okay, there's a big heart. Remember, our heart is our communicator within our physical body. Okay, so it's the one that pounds the information around. And then going down to our sacral. And by the way, there's all sorts of different chakras in between all this. Going down to our navel. It's our nurturing point, reproductive system. Our root chakra, so right at the base of the pelvic area. Then I want you to use your tailbone, because we have got one, we've got a tail. Oh, I can feel that coming through already. Tailbone and our 2 legs, so 3 points. Take all the energy down the 3 points, down to the bottom of our feet, basically, down to our earth star chakra, which is about 1 meter below the ground. It's like a plane. So take it through to that, and then take it even deeper into our soul incarnation point. At the same time, because that's when we came into our soul contract, we planted a seed, take it into that, so connecting us right into the middle of the earth. Okay. All right. And while you're doing that, you want to then spread the light out like tree roots. Okay. So imagine your feet are in the ground, light tree roots are spreading out, grounding you, tying you into earth. Okay. Connecting to all the earth realms, connecting to the earth grids, connecting you to Mother Gaia or Mother Earth. Okay. And then I want you to bring that energy back up. Mother Earth's got amazing energy, so bring the energy back up through our earth chakra, through the bottom of our feet and our tailbone connection. So visualize that coming up, our legs, up to the root chakra, up to the navel. Okay, you should be feeling nice and heavy in the legs now, up to our sacral. And I just want you to hold it in that midpoint, okay? Just hold that there. Now we're going to go up high through our upper higher chakras, right up through our guardians and gatekeepers, all the way up to source light or source or one infinite creator or God, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing at the end of the day. Okay, so connecting with that, connecting with your synergy twin, which is your reflection of in the veil. Okay, so bringing that down as well. So bringing it down all through your higher chakras, through to your crown, and then bringing that down through your third eye, your navel. Not navel, nape. Oh my God, nape. Throat chakra, thymus, higher heart. Oops. And then heart down into that sacral area. Now you've got energy coming up from the ground to my Mother Earth, and you've got light coming down from source light coming down, and they're going to mix together around that sort of sacral area. And when you mix it together, you'll probably feel going forward. And that's called a 0 point. Okay, it's a 0 point energy, so it goes into a dot. And as soon as it goes into a dot, it's then going to expand. Golden light. Here we go. We've got Frank saying, hi, Chantelle, I have a breakout on my right corner of the mouth. Yeah, okay, cool. I've got that I've got you guys on my little clipboard, my magical clipboard, by the way. So while we're doing this, so that's grounding. So I hope everybody's feeling nice and grounded and centered. So then we can go in and do this work. So I'm going to start with just sending you guys straight chi or energy. Okay, so have me as a connection. How do I connect with you? It's quite easy. Basically, using intuition, using the morphic fields of the earth, I can then connect with you by your names, using just like calling a phone, ringing up, hey, Frank, I'm dialing in. Let me have access. Boom. As soon as you give me access or soul access, I'm in. And look, he's got a strong connection. All right. So once I know that, and then I can do some soul communication, but we're not going to do that today. So that's me coming. It's our personal spaces meeting together. And you can feel me come into it. And I get pushed around when I do that. So really strong connections. Okay. So it's me coming in. So I'm in training with your body field, your aura. Okay, so this is how I work, and I can do multiple people at the same time. It takes a bit of practice, but that's okay. We can do it. Okay, so believe in it. Believe in it works. That's what I got told. What did Keith say many years? Just believe in it, and it believes in it. We've got that light language coming in already. Whoa, they've taken over. Okay, so we're going to send you energy. That's what I was going to do. Like, what are we doing? Send you energy. I'm going to open up with Pango because it's nice, pure chi energy, which you guys all need. So allow it to come through the chest area. Take kindness and believingness as bases. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason. Treat with courtesy. Act with emotion and accomplish results. Now, because I can, okay, I'm going to add some Blu-ray over top of that as well. And the Pangu. Take kindness and believingness. So it might change the slight chi sensations might change slightly. So allow it to come through. Allow the light to fill your body. Allow it to come through your heart center, through your hands, through your receiving points, through your vagus nerve, which runs down our spine. Allow it to come through. There'll be more information and energy coming through for you individually with this information as well. So I've activated my hands, golden hands. So I've called in my spirit teams. There's a lot of them, by the way. So if you can see anything, please let us know, okay? I love to know what's around me. Some people see the blue beans. Some people see all sorts of weird things. And I'm processing your guys' stuff. So if I'm burping, it's a good thing. It means that things are moving. All right. I'm going to do the Blu-ray again. Keep going. But I'm going to add on the Phoenix lights. Layering it up, guys. So those who know the Phoenix will know this energy. It's going to come through. And it's probably going to start at the base of your spine and whirl its way up the spine. Here we go. Here we go. May you be filled with light. May you be healed with light. You are the Phoenix light. So it's layering on top of the Blu-ray. May you be filled with light. May you be healed with light. You are the Phoenix light. So the Phoenix is slightly different. So you probably have a blue and a red light coming through the body, or gold and silver. Okay, everyone's different. May you be filled with light. May you be healed with light. You are the Phoenix light. Okay, so that's giving everybody a bit of a boost. You've got 3 different energies coming through to boost you guys' energy. So let's go and work on the spine, shall we? All right, so got our magical soup as well. So I'm going to concentrate on that at the same time as I do the spine. Okay, so allow me to do that. And I'm going to actually call on some helpers here. And they're going to work on that soup as well. Yes, they're all ready to go. Cool. Okay, I'll let them carry on. There's light language coming in for that. Woo. Okay, right, spine. Starting at the top. We'll start right at the top, right at the base of the atlas. Okay, so C1. We're going to go down. I'm going to scan. This is my scanning of the spine. Top of the head, C1. Forehead, C2. C3 is eyes, sinus, and ears. Look at that. Boom. Put that on my clipboard as well. And then we're going to go C4. So that's the mouth, cheek, and chin. Again, on the clipboard. C5, the larynx and the pharynx. Okay. Whoa. So our speaking centers. Oh God, what's going on, guys? That's going on there as well. C6, the thyroid. And C7 is the parathyroid. That's going on there too. Whoa. Nice to hear light language coming in. Yeah, can you hear it? Caroline can probably decipher my language coming through. Here it goes again. Thanks, Caroline, for setting that off. Right, so we're working on the area. I've just got this cervical spine, and I'm ask what energy would like to help with that. They just said golden hands, so I'm just going to let the golden hands, just the teamwork. No, the Blu-ray are going to come in as well. So you've got blue beams coming in. No surprises, yes. Caroline has a knack of setting me off, and vice versa. When you're energetically connected, soul, families, we can set each other off very easily. All right, you can feel each other across the world as well. You know, when somebody in my soul family gets sick, I know. I'm like, ooh, who's sick? Okay, you just have this inkling. All right, this one, Blu-ray. We're going to do these shushing sounds, and this is going to break up that cervical area. So it's going to loosen up the neck as well, and shoulders and stuff like that. It's all in there. Here we go. Shh, 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 shh. Shh, 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 and then charging. All right, so Blu-ray, it just breaks up that energy. You might feel it just falling and breaking away. And then I'm layering now with the blue light just to recharge, fill the gaps in that we've broken or created. Whew. That's all good. All right, I'll let those guys carry on with that while we move to the thoracic area. So T1, so base of the neck, basically, or the base on top of the base of the neck. T1 is the windpipe and bone marrow. T2, bronchus and thymus. So coming down. The T3 is the lung and lymph. Not too bad. There's a little bit there. I'm going to put that in there as well, especially I've got some of those kids that need it. Yep. Okay. And then, because the lungs are about grief. Okay. So remember that. And then we're going to do the T4, which is the breast, and T5, which is the heart and pericardium. It's the pericardium that needs help. Now, I'm talking about this area, T4, T5. Really, really important to get body work done, guys, especially females. Okay, if you go and get body work done and there's knots along the T4, T5 area, get them out. Okay, just go and get them massaged out, because that means it's dense energy there, and that dense energy, if it doesn't get cleared out or massaged out or dissolved somehow, it will end up as breast cancer. So when avoiding, go and get body massages. Hello, Eric, all the way from North Carolina. See you soon in class. All right. So pericardium as well. So heart protector, heart impress. Oh, got my words today. So I'm working on that as well. T6 is the diaphragm. Moody today. Oh, nice, Kim. I'm having moody today. Yeah. Right. Let me carry on. T7, multitasking. Now, let's do this T7. This is to do with the spleen. Yeah, I thought so. The spleen and the abdominal blood vessel. So there's a big vessel that goes down to the legs. That also needs, okay, so the spleen. The spleen is an organ of filtering the blood. Okay, and a lot of us around the world have now got issues with that. But it's also to do with shock and trauma. It holds the shock and trauma in the spleen. It's also to do with the emotion of worry. Okay, so spleen, people just think of it as nothing. What's that organ do? It actually does a bloody lot. It actually does the immune system as well. So it's a really, really important organ. Now, if this is stagnated, when you come to 5 element stuff, and I'm working on it, by the way, with our team, and then it backs up to the liver. You know what the liver's like. He's Mr. Grumpy, so he gets shitty and angry. So we really need to look after our spleen, because it's really big part of our immune system. It's all to do with the blood and filtering. So we want to keep it nice and clean so the information that flows through the blood is actually getting to the cells it needs to. Feel that energy. I love Kim. She's amazing. Feels nice and fuzzy. Great. Okay. Cool. So we're just moving on from the spleen. So I'm working on these as we go down. T8 is esophagus and the pancreas. And it's the pancreas today, guys. Closely related to the spleen, also about sugar regulation. Okay, if you think about it, if you've got diabetes, it's to do with the pancreas. Okay, and how sweet is your life, or how not sweet is your life at the moment? It's all about balance. So just working on that. Ooh. All right, now this is a big one. This one always comes up. T9. Didn't have to say anything. I knew it was going to come up. Stomach and liver. All right, which one's high? Stomach or the liver? It's the liver. Okay, the liver is the higher one. So the liver, Mr. General himself, Mr. Grumpy, he is a massive organ, and he is constantly looking after all the other organs. So he's helping them, supporting them energetically. But then he's also removing your toxins out of your body, and it doesn't help at this time of the year with all the alcohol you guys are drinking, okay, and all the sugary food and stuff like that. So he is an overload at the moment. If you're feeling people getting bitchy and grumpy, it's because of the liver, okay, and that will push also against the gallbladder, which is right next door to the liver, and then you'll get frustration and headaches coming on board. So I'm just working with this with my golden hands. You'll feel the energy moving. So he is a big organ, a really, really important organ and energetically. And if he gets stagnated, which happens a lot, then the energy will be backing up into the kidneys and the bladder. And what are the kidneys? The kidneys are our chi generators, or our energy generators. So to get how all this all links, it is one big jigsaw puzzle that needs to be flowing. What we got? Oh my god, you're in the chat going, Kim, oh, that's so hot. Yes, removing some heat. Right, if you're getting heat, make sure you let it go. So either take it down to the ground, give it to Mother Earth so she can transform it, or let it out of these places, let it out the head. It normally rises, so let it come out the head. And Caroline, yes, that definitely me this week, feeling emotions coming up, anguish, feeling like crying and feeling angry. Right. I have had so many people ring me this week with basically collapsing. They're angry. They're no energy. It's just been one massive week of emergency energy work, which has been amazing because I can do so much when I'm under stress. It'd be amazing what comes through. You get a really good soul connection. You get their helpers coming through, and I have a magical experience. They have a magical experience. But in the meantime, they're feeling like crap. All right. Anyway, this is why I'm working on this today, because we want everything flowing. Right. Let's settle down. So next one's T10 is a gallbladder and a bile duct. Now, I had my bile duct crimp the other day, so I'm like, ooh, that needs working on. It was an old injury. Okay, so if you've got another thing about the spine, got reminded the other day, scoliosis. So curvature of the spine. How does that work? How does that happen? What happens? Remember, we're all energy fields. So if one of your organs is under stress, it will pull the spine. Scary, eh? But it's true. If you have that, and if you are in Auckland, New Zealand, I have a man that can move your organs around physically. Very, very interesting to have it done, by the way. Have it done multiple times a month. And so you can manage to move those organs. Like sometimes they get stuck on the side of the rib cage, and they can be massaged back into their right area. If they're not in their right area, then it causes distortion, okay? And that's when the back or the bones start moving, okay, because it's pulling the energy. They're very, very strong energetically. Remember, the organs are a big unit in the body. They're big cavities of energy in the body. So if they are under stress, they will pull other elements out of kilter, okay, and that's when you get bones moving and inflammation in the body. Okay. A little bit of a side note there. So if you want to know who that my body worker is, I can certainly recommend him. He's absolutely amazing. He even gets shock and trauma out of your bones. Pretty cool. All right. Right. We finished with that bile duct. Yep, cool. T11, how's that feeling? Which is a small intestine. Still hot. Going outside now. Perfect. Thanks, Kim, for allowing that to go. And yeah, the organs sound amazing, eh? So if you find a structure integration therapist who works your bones, your muscles, and can manipulate the organs in the body, highly recommend you go to them. Not many people do the stomach area, by the way, when you're doing body work. And I know a couple of people in New Zealand, well, in Auckland, that will do that. So yeah, reach out if you want that, or a shamanic massage. I know somebody can do that too. Very, very, very talented. All right, so moving on. What have we got? Small intestine, that's all good. 12, transverse colon. So this is a colon that goes across the belly button area, right? Yep, T10, bring it on. Bring on L1 too. Okay, I'm getting there. Hey, Eric, you're ahead of me. Hang on. I'll just do the transverse colon, which is basically part of the large intestine too. So anyone in Wellington? No, sorry, Kim. You might have to. I'll ask. Okay, I'll let you know. I'll ask if you know somebody. What else is there? Oh, I can feel that one, guys. So large intestine, which we're going to come to soon as well. Well, the transverse colons, where we hold a lot of shit, really. So a whole lot of emotions. Okay, so if you end up on the toilet today, it's good. Okay, it means you're going to get rid of a lot of stuff that you don't have to bring up emotionally. You can let it go out the back end. Okay, moving on. L1. Oh yes, Eric was right. L1, adrenals. Okay, sit on top of the kidneys. They are part of our hormone system. They're one of the masters. They're not the master gland, but they're one of the adrenals. Helps with stress. Okay, stress and the flight to fright. I can never say that right. Response. Okay. Yeah, Caroline's off to the toilet. Woohoo! Just warning, guys. Side effects from doing this. All right. L2, kidneys. They're okay. They're a little bit there, but they're okay. L3 was prostate and ovaries. So reproductive system. Well, not prostate, but you know, ovaries are. No, that seemed all right. Cool. Large intestine. He always shows up. Large intestine. L4. And I'm going to mix this one with L5, descending colon. Yeah, we'll work those two together. So if you end up in the toilet, you can blame me. It's all good. Let it go. That's all I'm saying. Burping now. Great. Comes burping. So when you're burping, when you're in the toilet, it's all about release, okay? We have a lot of burping in our circles that goes on. It's really weird when you've got a whole group of women burping away, but it's how it works. It's how our body releases stuff. Burping, coming out of the lungs, you know, that's how we release. Right, back to the sacral area because I'm really running out of time. I've got to jump into another meeting. Sacrum. S1, which is urethra. S2, bladder. S3, external genitals. S4, urethra tract. No one's got kidney stones here. It's pretty good to know. S5, rectum. That's all good too. And then the coccyx. Cool. All right. Now, while I'm in the spine, just to finish off, I'm just going to activate the Gial gland. So this is it's a field within your spine. And I'm also going to, what helps with the polarity of things. And I'm also going to just realign all of these with the big field aligners. And if you know the nest system, you know what I'm talking about. That's cool. All right. So that's the end of our spine scan. I hope everyone's feeling a lot better. A lot of energy there. Chuck in the chat what's going on, what you can see, how you're feeling. Are you feeling any buzzes? Are you feeling wiped out? How are you feeling? Just chuck in the chat for another couple of minutes, and then I'll have to jump off. And it's been an amazing time to work with you guys. Also, I keep getting asked this morning, because I was on a meeting of 60 odd people. They're like, I'm low in energy. What can I do about it? What can I do? Okay, biohacking, really easy. Walk along the beach in New Zealand, easy as. Watch the sunrise. Okay, for an hour. First hour as it comes up. It was bloody early in the morning, by the way. It's like 4 o'clock this morning I got up. No, 3 o'clock. Anyway, I got up really early this morning and the birds were alive already. I'm like, oh my God. So the sun's really early in the morning. An hour watching that first thing in the morning, amazing. Okay. So there's some biohackings that you can do. Go for a walk through a bush, like behind me, okay, full of energy, lots of grounding. That's how you can get energy. You can get energy from the ground. But if you want more, you can always learn how to cultivate energy. And this is what I do every day, 2 hours a day. I'm cultivating chi, so it can help you guys. There is 4 forms that I do every day. And there's the Pangu, which is the normal like Tai Chi, sun and moon form. You've got the Phoenix form, which is like a light coming through you. It's an amazing, quick and easy form to do. Takes 5 minutes a day, really, really easy. There's the 8 field flow form, which I do every day, that integrates the whole of the 8 fields. It's a beautiful, easy form to do, and it's like a Pilates session, 10 minutes of doing Pilates, and it's energizing all your fields. It's absolutely amazing. And then there's the 12 senses. I am going, yay, Kim's feeling sick. By the way, you'll get to know me. I love it when people start feeling sick. That means we have movement. So I'm going to put those online courses. You can learn them all online. If you've got any questions about them all, please sing out. I can teach some of them in Auckland one-to-one. Otherwise, the quickest way is just to do them online, do them at your own pace. Okay, so there is the link to our online courses. Keith, Angel, and me are all amongst all the videos. And once you go through those courses, a module on the app will open up for you for free, so you can get practicing with their groups. Here in New Zealand, we practice 5 o'clock every day via Facebook Messenger. You just tap in your own phone, press play on whatever you want to do, and you can be doing the Phoenix Force, you can be doing Pangu. It's just we all come to a group. The synergy and the power of the group is absolutely phenomenal. We've got some big players in the group that come through, and you can feel them when they step in and start doing their Qigong. So if you want to experience that, the quickest one to do is a Phoenix Force, taking 5 minutes. And there's lots of people on here who know how to do that. And super, super easy, super powerful. If you need support on that, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm checking out for today. Have an amazing weekend. It's 12 days to Christmas. I just talked to Keith about that and reminded him he's only got 12 days to Christmas. So 12 days to Christmas. Enjoy everyone in the lead up to Christmas, and catching up friends, families, and everything else that involves in the silly season. So thank you very much for joining me today. Any questions, you know where to find me. Jump on there and we'll go from there. Thank you.